I would say it's okay design.
That was my brother's opinion on the protagonist design for Dragon Quest XII, but not everyone is as mellow as him. This design is a bit controversial, as some people are straight up saying that the design we got for the mobile game Smash Grow is better than the protagonist of Dragon Quest XII, and can you blame them? I won't lie to you, when I saw this design in the trailer we got for Dragon Quest XII today, I physically reeled, saying something along the lines of, "Are we serious right now?" But even if you don't like this design, you have the obligation to maybe not like it, but respect it, because apparently this game will have some of the last artwork from Akira Toriyama, and just knowing that this is probably the last protagonist we'll have designed by him, I give it some leeway, even if I'm not the biggest fan of it. I feel as if this design is a bit out of place, and I could feel that way for a numerous amount of reasons. For example, maybe the original art for Dragon Quest XII, The Flames of Fate, before they rebranded and revamped and redid this game, calling it Beyond Dreams, maybe that protagonist was originally designed for Flames of Fate, since we know that game was meant to be a darker game, and they just plopped that protagonist into Beyond Dreams. Maybe that's why it seems out of place. It may be another reason. It could be because they use older, rough concept art from Akira Toriyama to make sure that he is being honored in this game. Like I said, it could be a numerous amount of reasons as to why I feel that this design is just off, and off the initial rip, I like it less than the protagonist of Dragon Quest XI, and the protagonist of Dragon Quest XI, he don't look too hot. However, I am someone in which you could apply the phrase, time heals all wounds. What I mean by that is, while I may not grow to like this design, over time I will most certainly at least appreciate it. Much like I did with Dragon Quest XI after looking at this sorry mug for over 4 years. Also, Fire Emblem Engage had a really bad protagonist too. Remember when Alear dropped? And, oh man, they were getting clowned on. Now, I will say the male version still does look doo-doo, but the girl version, she gets a pass from me. She's grown on me. Back on topic though, it's not just the negative I've seen on this DQ12 protagonist, I've also seen the good, so let's talk about that, right? People are saying how it's cool that he's a sleepy-eyed looking protagonist, and I agree, I can get behind it. I like this more jaded look that he has. This is a design choice, and considering how they've said that this is a protagonist who is beset with strange dreams, it makes sense. Bro is struggling to sleep every night. He's like me for real. My biggest problems were just the outfit and the hair. They weren't hitting for me. And we shouldn't let the protagonist distract us from the fact that all of these other designs they revealed in this trailer look really good. They kind of give off Chrono Trigger vibes, which, as you know if you watch my channel, I love. Especially this pink-haired chick. I have a soft spot for pink hair, probably because of Ma'am from Dragon Quest Dai. Now, Dragon Quest Day, it was a blast. Obviously, the excitement has come and went. And thinking about this rationally, I can't really say that Dragon Quest Day 2026, May 27th, was really that great, because it's kind of like we're starting from ground zero. We had no information on Dragon Quest XII, The Flames of Fate, for over 4 years, and fast forward to now, and Dragon Quest XII is no longer the Dragon Quest XII that we knew. They had to revamp and redo and restart development, and literally the game seems like it's not only taking a different tone, it has a different title, it has a different logo. This is a different game entirely. So it's like we waited 4 years, and it seems like we might have to wait another 4 years. So it's like we got new information, but at what cost? Really, the only positive is that they didn't can Dragon Quest XII. Gotta love these upsides, right? But in regards to the development, I'd rather Yuji Horii take the time to make a Dragon Quest game that he feels is more true to the franchise. And a game titled The Flames of Fate after Akira Toriyama's passing might be a little bit sad, because as humans we are all fated to die. It can be a bit depressing. But beyond dreams lies hope. Even Yuji Horii said it himself. Who knows, besides the internal development issues with the different teams they have working on the game, maybe Akira Toriyama's death could have motivated Yuji Horii to completely change the tone of this game. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next Dragon Quest video. Later.